Real life street stars. We here with Mac's story. What it is, boy?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, for everybody that don't know, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up on the right, man. Tell niggas where you from, man.
Shit, I'm from Arkansas, man. South Arkansas, down by Louisiana. Shit, El Dorado, Waldo, that area.
So, how'd you get into the music?
Shit, hell, growing up, fucking around with it, freestyling and shit. I met some cats called L Dog Hogs, Ride D, and Buki. They were like the first cats back in like the late 90s to put out a tape. They had like Hawk and Kiki, and them niggas was fucking with Screw real tough. And they kind of like put a nigga in the game, took me on some shows and shit. Had me down in Monroe doing shows with this guy named Ant Banks. He was booking like all the big artists back then, like Scarface and Soulja Slim and Boosie when he first started out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when it comes to coming out of Arkansas, what got you to have you? Well, first the question is, have you already fully moved out, or do you still go back?
Yeah. I was just down there this past weekend doing some photo shoots and shit. We had went hiking and shit in the mountains and shit up at Lake Catherine. I've been out here. I've been fucking around out here in Dallas for a long time because I got a lot of family out here and shit. So they was like my second home. And Arkansas right down the street, 3 hours away. So
what got you to move fully out? Like, as far as, was there a certain event,
what made me really move out here recently? I done stayed out here several times, what I'm saying, over the past 15 years, on and off type shit. But like what made me come back out here is shit, I had caught a case out in Arkansas, and shit, the laws was just on me. Like they just was steady harassing me and shit everywhere I turned. They were pulling me over, fucking with me. So shit, I got up out that hoe, and then really, it ain't really a lot of opportunity out there in Arkansas like that. Like the market real dried up. Yeah. And shit, I done did everything I could do out there. Shit, I'm a household name in the state of Arkansas.
Man, so therefore, even catching a case out there with everyone kind of knowing your name and knowing you, right. Is the case even something you could touch on, or?
Yeah, we can talk about it. I definitely want to explore the case.
What happened with the case situation?
Well, shit, back in 2015, I built a $250,000 studio out in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We put like 250 bands into it. This was in 2015. I don't even think Cardi B got that on her first advance.
Nah, for real.
But this with no record deal, this all factual information, you know what I'm saying? I'm really finna put like more of the facts. I'll probably give y'all some of the facts. Maybe y'all can like scan that shit and post that shit on y'all platform or whatever, so that people that want to really go and look into it can look into it type shit. But
you put all that into the studio.
Yeah, I put it into a studio, man, and me, two of my uncles, and one of my partners, we did the construction work on it. One of my uncles, he a carpenter. So we built it from the ground up, man. It took like 8 months to build the studio out. That hoe had marble and hardwood floors and shit, chandeliers.
Oh, God damn.
I had a whole club inside the studio.
Oh, shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Damn. So, real shit. I got the videos to it and everything. So,
I gotta see them all.
So I was open for like 3 months, but like before I opened, like I was getting harassment letters and shit from like the KKK and this white supremacy group called 1488. And the police was like sitting across the street from my studio all the time, which I'm thinking like, nigga, we got money. These hoes ain't finna fuck with us. We ain't selling no dope. We ain't doing nothing wrong. Like, shit, what they gonna do? You feel me?
Yeah.
But little did I know them hoes was out to set my ass up. You feel me? So they set me up one day and sent this 18-year-old girl to my studio. Mind you, I had cameras all in that bitch. Over like 18 cameras throughout the facility. And the court case over with, but I still ain't got my shit back. Yeah. I got everything else back except for the camera. They never gave me the DVR or the camera footage back. You know what I'm saying? But the girl came in and got butt ass naked and tried to solicit me for sex. You know what I'm saying? We end up getting into it. Everybody know Mac's story. I'll jump off a bridge on I-35 before I buy some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, goddamn, I might take a bitch out to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? Fly a bitch out, but I ain't finna just pay for no pussy like that. We ain't doing it like that.
Yeah.
And so anyways, we got into it and the girl went and said I raped her. So little did I know in the state of Arkansas, the law is if a person say that you raped them in the state of Arkansas, you get charged with the charge and then you got to go through the court proceedings.
That's wild.
So you don't have to have no substantial evidence or nothing. So you know, I ran from the laws. They had came to me, and I ran from them hoes, because this was at the time in 2015 where they had killed Mike Brown, left him in the streets, these folks sending me messages. So really, I was scared for my life, because I'm like, damn, they finna try to take my business from me or fuck me off or something like that, or kill me, you know what I'm saying? I'm really thinking them hoes just really like, fuck this nigga. We can't get rid of him, shit, he in our city, he gonna wind up in the bed with our wives or our kids or something. We gotta get this nigga up out this bitch, you hear me? So you know what I'm saying, I got away from them hoes, and then they printed in the paper that I jumped out of 2-story window and raped this girl, you know what I'm saying? And I never went to jail. I told them to their face like, shit, nigga, I'll never spend a day in jail for this shit. But the cold part about the shit is, it made me understand, you know, coming from out the streets, like, niggas really never had a chance. So the motherfuckers, the few people who have made it up out the streets, shit, goddamn me, like, bad. It's like goddamn being Superman or something, cause everybody don't make it out the hood like that, you feel me? So the fact that I had them, got that much money, and I could hire, you know, black people, you know what I'm saying? I can put my homeboys on and shit, like, nigga, I was, you know, trying to defend that shit with my life, you feel me? So, they took them 8 months to file the charges though, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the initial time that they alleged that I did the crime, they went and posted the shit all on TV and shit, as far as East Texas. Yeah, they want this, man, like, you can see the shit, the video is still online. They just slid out there at my business, you know what I'm saying, with the motherfucking task force, my nigga. These hoes came after me on a alleged rape charge with a motherfucking armored truck and 16 police officers with AK-47s and 2 K9 dogs.
I ain't gonna lie. You look guilty as fuck, so how did you turn it around? Like, you look guilty.
That nigga said you look guilty as fuck.
I mean, cause here's the thing, bro. Sometimes when them motherfuckers got you dead to rights, whether it's real or not,
right?
It's just, nigga, that's it. Nigga, if they want you, they just usually end up getting you.
So this is what happened though. The girl came out and admitted it. You know what I'm saying? They had sent the girl to New York, but see, I got the tape. You know that anytime you catch a court case, they give you emotional discovery, right? So I got the tapes, the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them hoes out after this interview come out. I'm gonna put them out on YouTube. But I got the interview where they interviewing the girl. You know what I'm saying? About the alleged rape. You feel me? So they tell this bitch, all right, well, we ain't caught him yet. He's still out there on the loose. You know what I'm saying? Honest, supposedly, I'm alleged that I beat this girl, raped her, and kidnapped her, basically. You know what I'm saying? So they asked the girl, they said, well, hey, if we can get you a plane ticket or a bus ticket back to New York today, where you from, would you be willing to leave today? And the girl said, well, I got to go to my friend party tonight. My homegirl having a party tonight. You feel what I'm saying? So they out top right there as a police officer, you supposed to say, well, hold the fuck up now. Right. You telling me this nigga got money, you know what I'm saying? He out there on the loose, he done beat you, kidnapped you, done went to the police, you in fear for your life. You feel me? You want to go to a party in that same town, that same night type shit. So not even just that though. I got the motion of discovery where, nigga, they did a rape kit. You feel me? When you get raped, they gonna do a motherfucking state lab and send your shit to a laboratory. They finna swab the bitch pussy. They finna dig up under your nail. They finna do their due diligence of their investigation. Now, they were saying that I beat this girl and raped her multiple times with the same condom, taking the condom off and putting it back on. Now get the fuck out of here, my nigga. A nigga got to have some type of special powers to not leave a pubic hair, a piece of stain, a nut, or something, you know what I'm saying, on the bitch. So this what I got. But see, I've been reaching out to people like, you know, Lee Merritt. I done reached out to a lot of motherfuckers. Ain't nobody help me though. I got a lot of celebrity friends. Nobody wanted to speak out about it. You know what I'm saying? I had a studio with Mo3 for damn near 2 years. He ain't never say nothing about it. You feel me? I came to plenty of people like, hey, yo, like, y'all got platforms and shit, dog. Let me pay you. Hell, I tried to pay Sean Kyle $10,000 to interview me. Cash money. And he turned it down. Real talk.
Could have came to the real life street stars, nigga.
Real talk. He a different type of nigga then, cause I mean, I ain't never spoke to him personally. I went through his little sister, Margie. You know what I'm saying? I was going through Margie to set it up, but it never happened. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been getting money for a long time out here, bro. Like, it's not no history or no mystery about me. You feel me? Like, I just move up under the radar. But see, I don't be having enemies in the streets like that. Like, my enemies be the higher powers. They be the police, you know what I'm saying? Them hoes is fucking with a nigga all my life, you feel me? Like, real talk, but it's the it's the potential black man in America that got the mind that's from the streets that can get out the streets and get niggas out of the streets and make multiple, you know what I'm saying, income, like, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying, without going out here and doing no illegal activities. These white folks mad at that, man.
When you had the 250K studio, did you have many like fire people come through there, like any big name artists? Because I would imagine you'd had the premier studio.
Yep. Matter of fact, Big E. You know, I had paid Big E and flew him out there to come set up the whole studio for me. So he set up everything for me, my whole little setup, HDX system and shit. And I flew International Red out there too. And if you go to my Instagram, you can scroll down to the bottom of my Instagram back to like 2015, the post on there in my studio with me, International Red, and Big E. Because at this time, you know, I was chopping it up with International Red. He was managing Sauce Walka then, and he tried to get me to sign them boys. Swear to God, put me on the phone with him and everything. He like, bro, you got the money, you know what I'm saying? But my dumb ass would focus on, you know, B. I'm like, shit, nigga, I got this buddy bitch. I could just go pay 250 grand and put me a single on the radio and that bitch gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Pay for a campaign, that hoe gonna go. You feel me? All markets.
When you and Mo3 owned the studio, was this around the time when he did his first album, or like what was the time frame?
Nah, this was he was on Shotters 2, I think. I don't really listen to a lot of Mo3 music, so I don't even really know all his albums, but I think he was like on his second album, I think. And we had the studio during the what's the song? Everybody Ain't Your Friend, Everybody Ain't Your Partner. Yeah.
Recorded that at y'all studio?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He was recording with this dude named Drop. Drop was his engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Drop.
Yeah. So not DJ Drop. It's another nigga named Drop.
He a legendary engineer out here too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so I know now when you see shit after coming out of a situation like that, when you see different injustice, like we just seen with the young man running and getting shot, I know it hit different. Like, tell us about like, do you feel more inclined to speak on shit about like that in your music now?
Hell yeah. Shit, yeah. I got a single on my album called Justice where I'm talking cash money shit. Yeah. Talking about how Dick Gregory rolling over in his motherfucking grave. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know, these niggas out here really allowing these type of situations to happen, and then they making posts about it on the internet, but they don't really do nothing to change the shit. You know, they don't go in these communities and try to get no laws changed, or they don't even really go back into their own communities and try to change the mindset of black men. You feel what I'm saying? But they got the influence, they got the money, so it be a lot of coonery and buffoonery. It's a few people though I can say, stand-up guys that had that influence that speak out about shit like that in the music, like Goody Mob. Growing up listening to Goody Mob, that's what they was on. You know what I'm saying?
So now coming up from up under all that adversity to right now today, you know what I'm saying? We working on projects, you know what I'm saying? Got the AMG out, you know what I'm saying? Fire ass song, fire ass visual.
Appreciate it.
Like, what is it looking like today?
Shit, man, you know, I'm just staying down with it, man, and just working, trying to put out like, shit, a single every week type of shit. I got probably like 200 and something plus songs, you know, that I done recorded and shit. I just ain't put shit out like that.
When it comes to not putting it out, what's the thought process behind it? You know, I always wonder like, what do artists?
Well, shit, you know, first of all, I had to go through my court case situation. I had to get that court case shit behind me. So, you know, that shit right there ran me like $500,000 just for my freedom. So, you know, I got that piece of paper that they gave me when they dropped the charges. I got that piece of paper on the wall in my studio now. You hear me?
Amen.
Just to remind me, cause you know, shit, that's like what a nigga got to pay to be out here and be free and have a business and be running a business making money, you dig? So, shit, right now for me, bro, just continue to keep putting out music. You know what I'm saying?
So did you ever rebuild another studio? How's that work?
Yeah, so I left that studio in Arkansas. It was destroyed in 2015, 2016. I moved out here. You feel what I'm saying? And I had a little 5-bedroom, little mini mansion with my cousin over in Mesquite. We had a little studio over there. And then shit, I ended up putting that studio situation together through Worm. You know, Worm from North Dallas here, man. I plugged in with Worm. Worm, that's my family. He got kids by my family. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Worm kind of put that situation together and introduced me, and I got a feature from Mo3. I had paid him for a feature. That was the first time we linked up, but I didn't go through Rain on it. I went through the streets on it. You know what I'm saying? And we linked up and vibed, and we did like three tracks. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to do one. We did like 3 of them hoes. He was real quick, ran and knocked them hoes out, and then shit from there on, goddamn, like, you know, like family for a minute at the studio. You feel me? Like, shit, Drop had a little situation over there. He was like, shit, you can go in with me with the studio and partner in with me. And, you know, I set my shit up over there and shit, you know, shit was just rolling. You know what I mean?
So how was the you and Mo3 today? Y'all good still?
Oh, yeah, we good. Yeah, we good.
That's what's up. Do y'all still think about doing music?
I'm sure if I reach out to him, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, he'll probably knock out another track. I gotta holler at him about we got a single finna drop. So I gotta holler at him about the video. Shit, I'm gonna have like a lingerie contest at my crib. Have like a pool party and shit. You know, we're gonna shoot the video.
Mo3 on a different level right about now since the last time y'all ran the studio together.
Oh yeah.
Do you go through Mo3 or do you go through Rainwater?
Oh yeah, I'ma still go through 3.
Big facts.
I'ma still go through 3. But shit, you know, yeah, for sure.
Man, you then had a studio with you know, we just had Mr. Lee in here, you know what I'm saying? Finally we got Mr. Lee in here. We were able to talk to him, talk about his accolades, and you was actually in business with him, you know what I'm saying? You actually did some business with him. Can you touch on that?
Shit, yeah, we had a little studio situation about a Galleria Mall. And matter of fact, we got a single finna drop.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The next song got the AMG is expensive. And shit, I shot the video, shout out to Trail. Trail came and fucked with me on the video.
Hell yeah.
Luxury Exotic Rentals and shit. And yeah, we turned up, man. Me and
How did y'all even link up? Cause you know, even for us to get at him, it took us a minute to finally get him up here.
Right. Man, I kind of reached out to him. I think it was like, we end up linking up like off of like, I'm trying to think of, I think it was like Twitter or something, or Facebook or something.
Yeah.
He had did some music for one of my peoples out in Arkansas from Haynesville, Louisiana, Yellow Boy. And shout out to Yellow Boy. He over there with the Swish House and shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Yellow.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
So then, you know, I just tapped in with him from there and shit. We just built a working relationship. And when the situation started kind of going sour over there with the studio that we had, shit, he was like, hey, let's get a studio together. And shit, you know, I was ready to do that shit.
Nah, for real.
You know, shit. And that was like right around the time that Nip kind of got killed too.
Oh, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
you know, yeah.
Man, even on that note, you also have a movie that you was fucking with Pookie. Not only Pookie, Lucci and 3 was on that shit.
Oh yeah.
What's the status of that motherfucker? Is it ever coming out? Well, I mean,
Man, sorry, we finna drop that hoe this summer. We still shooting right now.
Oh hell yeah! Is it Dallas based? Or you moving around?
Shit, this on some Avengers type of shit. So we gonna move around with it. We just going city to city and fuck with all.
I want to see the city pop up each time.
Yeah, we gonna fuck with all the hottest cities and just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, cause you was telling me you actually own a red cam and like a Canon C2 300 or some shit like that. So do you dabble in production yourself, or do you just have it and you have somebody else to do the film work?
Yeah. I've been fucking with film for a minute. So you know, that's really what I'm on. Shit, the film shit, bro. Like the movies and shit. You feel me? Like I've been directing for a minute. You know, I just shot a few videos, little short films. But yeah, this influence movie though, that hoe gonna be hard. Shit, I'm gonna have to reach out to Sauce Twins, man, and get them in some shit. You know, Rizzo, shit, shout out to Peso. Hell, we linked up and did a show not too long ago with Peso out in Colorado.
So which one do you enjoy more, the music or the acting, the film?
Shit, I would say the film shit. You know, cause when you do film production, you know what I'm saying, like, it take a lot, you know, as a director. If you shoot something, you got to get a shot, you know what I'm saying, to get all those elements that need to be in the shot. From the house, the cars, the people, you know what I'm saying, just setting up everything. It's a lot more put into it, but, you know, I love music, though. Shit, you always got to have a soundtrack.
Right. Now, out of all the adversity shit you done been through, you done also been in some street shit, man. You done been shot.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, Yeah, man, shit. You know, man, just out here living wild. You know what I'm saying? When I was out in Texas, I first moved out here like I was like 19, 20. You feel me? Yeah, just out here wilding out, man. And shit, a motherfucker tried to rob me. I had like a old school, like on some 24-inch rims and shit. And the motherfucker ran up on me at a McDonald's, caught my ass slipping. I ain't had my pistol on me.
So how do you heal from something like that? Like what's the protocol from a head being shot in the head? Like how do you come back from that?
Damn, that shit was crazy. They stitched my ass up. I had 46 staples in my head. And shit, nigga, them hoes stitched my ass up and, you know, shit, I went to my grandma's house like right after that and shit and got a chance to spend a lot of time with my grandmother. And she took care of a nigga better than the hospital did. You hear me? God rest her soul. But,
So
you know, shit, it was just, nigga, I was on one for a minute, like after that, like,
yeah.
shit, as far as, that shit like really affected me, bro. I had to go to like counseling and shit, cause when you damage like certain parts of your brain, you know what I'm saying, it deal with your mood swings and attitude and shit. So I was on some Tupac shit, riding around, shirt off, pistoled up every day, barking up everybody tree, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. Yeah, does that affect, you know, to grab to keep the toolie on you? Did it make sure you're more cautious, or did you say I'm gonna try to stay away from this element?
I mean, you know, I stay away from bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stay protecting myself though.
There you go.
You know
There
what
you
I'm saying?
go.
I better be caught with it than caught without it. But you know.
I see you have a rifle. I don't know what type it is, but
Oh yeah, Scar.
yeah. So why not a regular pistol? Why the big bitch?
Cause if the niggas get on your ass, this Texas, this like the
Hey,
Wild
you ain't
West.
motherfucking lying.
This like the Wild West. So nigga, you try to shoot at me in my car, nigga, I'm finna knock some shit loose.
For real. Man, you know, to touch the kind of paper you've been able to touch, man, it lets you move around a lot, you know what I'm saying? I want to kind of get as far as places you've been, places your music is going to take you, as far as where you plan on either touring or just getting out and moving around with the music.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, we finna hit the road. Like it's crazy, bro. Like 2020 turned into like the perfect year for a nigga, and then shit, like the goddamn coronavirus hit.
Niggas was making plans like a mother.
So it's like, damn, I got a tour bus and everything, man.
Oh, shit. Oh,
like real shit. Like y'all see that bitch around Dallas wrapped up here the next month.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, niggas ready to go back outside, babe.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you know, being in Dallas, man, you know, there's word that you know, with that kind of money, the ladies gonna flock your way. There's a situation that, you know, you had with Baby Jen, you know what I'm saying? As far as, I just heard, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, the artist Baby Jen, y'all was, you know.
Oh yeah.
Y'all linked, you know, is all I heard. Is all I know.
Yeah, I was thinking about managing her, man, but it just didn't work out. You know, she got like a contractual situation or something that she got going on, but yeah, that girl, she got something though.
You know, as a nigga that dated a female that rap, has she ever jumped on a track and got on your ass?
Who?
Baby Jen. You said she a rapper,
said what
right?
now?
She a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Has she ever got on a track and just dissed you? Subliminally or just outright dissed you?
Oh no, you said something about dating or something.
No, I said, has she ever got on the track and just got on your ass? Like, you know, I didn't date the female rapper.
I don't fuck with her like that, bro. I fuck with her music too, but I don't fuck with her like that. Like, you know, I was trying to manage her though, like on some on you know, like I believe in you, shit. You got some shit. She looked like she could do some numbers. She had dropped like a single with a local artist around here and shit, and it like did kind of good on YouTube. So, you know, shit, I got a studio. Shit, she's a potential artist, white girl too at that. Shit, that's easy to say.
Nah, for real. So what about Rose as far as are you did you sign
Oh yeah, she family. That's family.
Okay, so yeah, that's an easy look.
Oh yeah, that's family, man. Rose hard. Rose super underestimated. Like, shit, as a female artist, bro, she probably really the hardest female artist shit around this region type of shit. Like, real talk. And she young. She got, she with the shits too. All this shit she be rapping about. She really about that shit.
When you're looking to sign an artist, what kind of qualities do you look for?
shit, just artists, you know, just hungry. Motherfucker who can go to the studio with, knock out 5 songs, you know what I'm saying, quick.
So when it comes to BK Beezy and Lil 2, were they brought to you at any point in time to try to?
Hell yeah, man, that's crazy, bro, because I feel like it's 3 artist situations that I missed out on. That shit, niggas is lit right there.
Yeah, no, for real. When you look back, you be like, God. I mean, because you can never really call it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. Like, you know, the Sauce Walka situation, that shit, you know, them boys doing their thing. That was 5 years ago. Then, shit, as far as BK Beezy, shout out to my homegirl Tamara from Oklahoma City.
Shout out Tamara.
Yeah, Tamara brought him through. She was like doing some management with him and shit. And she brought him through. I still got a song he recorded. He recorded a song with me and shit. And
you holding on to that one too?
You said what now?
You holding on to that one too?
Oh, the song? Oh, no, shit, that's his shit. Matter of fact, link up. Shit, link up for real. Like, but yeah, that was a situation, bro, I felt like I missed out on because Lil Homie really got some skills. I kind of really slept on him a little bit, you feel me? Yeah. And then Lil Tuesday, that situation, see, one of my partners, babe, Dollar, shout out to Dollar, Tuesday's mom is his brother's baby mama. So when I first came out here and I had the studio over in Mesquite, they brought him over there one time, but I was still going through my court case shit then. This was 2016. But I told homie to go fuck with Half Pint. I told him, I said, bro, just all you really need to do is fuck with somebody who got like a platform, your shit gonna go. And Buddy did that, shit. Yeah, he went over there and did that, and shit, dude doing his thing.
No, for real. You know, I gotta ask, you know, you're practicing your Second Amendment right now, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely legal, but there's a situation that, you know, we've been touching on with people as far as with young Aubrey. I definitely want to get your thoughts on that because, you know, we definitely want to keep our right to bear arms. We definitely want to not have the government take that right from us. And, you know, the story is out there as far as, you know, what they're saying and what other people are saying. What are your thoughts on that first and foremost? And what would you like to see come of that whole situation when, you know, just you as an artist looking at it?
Oh, man, shit. I just look at it like, man, people should just stay protected and protect themselves, man. When they going out here, that's a vicious ass situation. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, that shit happening in the hood every day though.
Would you say joggers should carry the tool on them? If they know the scenario, if they know the areas they're jogging in, as far as you don't know what's gonna happen when you step out the door. You know,
right.
That's a given.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's always a scenario that you should always be protected at all times? Exactly.
Or have somebody with you or something, like, you know, the way I look at it, like, you know, I'm gonna protect my life, man, at all costs. I ain't finna go jogging up in no white folks neighborhood anyways. That just ain't something that I'm gonna do based on what I done been through in life. So shit, I just know that's like, shit, if I'm a Crip, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go run through a goddamn blood neighborhood jogging and shit. Without, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when you put it like that, man.
Or vice versa. So, you know, at the end of the day though, I still feel like as Americans, we should be able to go do what we wanna do. And you know, it's a sensitive subject, man. It's a sensitive subject because it's real fucked up that America done stooped to that low and showing this ugly face like that, man.
Now, and honestly, I'm glad that it's being shown because there's been times where these things happen, we don't see it. We'll hear stories. I mean, technically, they was told that he was trying to rob the place and they were going to throw it. It was done. No one was arrested. So I'm actually glad that it's actually being shown because it does wake a lot of people up to kind of what's going on out here if they didn't know what was going on already.
Yeah, man, that shit happened to me in real life, bro. Like, could you imagine it? Could you imagine being framed on a fake ass rape charge?
Nah, when you say it, you can't believe it until it happens, you know.
Man, and you going in there and these people trying to take your life away from you, bro, give you 75 to life. That's what they was trying to charge me with. They was trying to give me 325 to life consecutive.
Nah, yeah, for real. Nah, you got to fight me on that one, for real.
Like, come on, bro. Them hoes was trying to kill me. You hear me?
For real,
and they was gonna try the case in front of an all-white jury, bro.
Oh yeah, you know, it's they in the city the town that you're from. Yeah, they gonna say this is what we found, and that's it, man.
But
so
you know, motherfuckers love to slander a nigga name. All I can say is, you know, when you check facts and you go back and you look up the shit and you look at it and you see, damn, here's a man that's been accused of rape, but they got a goddamn armored truck, 16 motherfucking ATF officers with AK-47s. You feel me? Like, come on, bruh.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Come on, bruh. For one person, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I'm Thor or something, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
that's
y'all
crazy.
looking for? You hear me? So the agenda was to kill me, bro. And then the story would have been untold. That story would have went untold. You feel me? Because all they were going to say is, oh, he had something on him. They were going to run up in that hole on me, kill me, drag my body out, and then it was just all you written. You feel me?
Crazy, man.
Real talk.
I seen that you posted that you had your first Rolling Loud. How was that experience?
Oh, yeah, man. Rolling Loud be lit, bro.
How did you get connected to get on Rolling Loud, man? That's crazy.
One of my partners that be shooting video footage, Loso. Yeah, he was just here yesterday. He just left. You know what I'm saying? He be filming backstage for damn near everybody, bro. And shit, I got plugged in with him.
That's real. That's real. As far as your music, what track list can you have us look forward to? What can we look forward to as far as the music going into the remaining of 2020, going into the summer, going into the fall?
Oh shit, I'm probably finna drop a single like every week.
Oh shit, okay. What you
A
gonna kick
single
off first? What you feeling?
Single with the video, shit. The Expensive. That's gonna drop this weekend. Shit, the video song. You feel me? That's the one that produced by Mr. Lee. I got a song finna drop with Zero. Shit, I got one with Yo Gotti.
Definitely.
You feel me? I got one with 3. So shit, you know. And then
Definitely. And I definitely want the fans to go, check out Reallyfe page because you dropped one with us and we definitely fuck with that hoe.
Hated on the thumbnail though. They hated.
They hated on the thumbnail. They want to change. That's how YouTube. We don't.
man, say that video right there. Niggas was telling me, they was like, boy, you crazy. You taking the shit on the toilet and got these bitches butt naked twerking in here. I said, hey man, we quarantine and chill, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was during the quarantine. It was right when the quarantine hit. Shit, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I was in the house for like 2 weeks. Like, man, these motherfuckers tripping. So shit, I shot a video at the crib.
Man, that's real. That's real.
Just turned up at the crib, said, fuck it. We
Man,
just
definitely
gonna do some crazy shit and put it out there.
Definitely. And when it comes to the one track that you ain't released yet, that you want the world to kind of gravitate towards, is there a certain track that you want them to kind of make sure they tune extra in for that motherfucker, or just all the motherfuckers just?
I mean, I just hinted 3 major big features. Shit, Roll. You know what I'm saying? I got one with Yo Gotti.
Yeah,
it's a lot to look forward to. I want people to just hear my music and enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, what I represent, man, where I'm from, type shit, man. Shit, I'm only talking about shit that I done been through or that I done seen, you feel me? Like, so, we just catching the whole vibe out here.
Definitely, man. You definitely got a story to tell, man. I definitely want the world to check in, man, because, when it comes to this rap shit, some niggas ain't lived that kind of life yet, you know what I'm saying? And you already there to where you definitely got a story to tell, and we definitely want people to check out the music.
Definitely think you need to make a video for that whole ATF situation, man. Like, you need to recreate that. You got some epic shit to tell, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Memoir or something.
Oh, yeah. We got the visuals finna get wicked.
Okay.
When y'all see this new visual for Expensive, you're gonna be able to tell that like really that AMG video, that was just on some whim shit, you feel me? That wasn't even professional done. That was just a nigga that I had them pay. One of my partners come through and hold the camera.
Nah, that's real. Hey, some of that shit turned out to be the shit. You know what I'm saying?
And we just kicking it type shit, so like, that's what that was. But this next video though, it's definitely some cinema shit. It's some exclusive shit, bro. We taking it there.
That's real, man. And for those that want to follow you, want to get at the music, check out these videos. How can they reach you? How can they get to your music? Where can they find it?
Shit, all my social media is Mac Story, MACSTORY. And shit, it's just at me. You dig?
Or Google you shit.
Yeah,
One of
Google.
this.
Yeah.
You got any shout outs?
Shit, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for turning people on to the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? it's niggas like y'all that a nigga like me will take this shit right here and come back in 6 months. Y'all gonna be like, God damn.
And please come back.
Say,
When it's lit, don't forget.
I'm trying to tell you. Cause it's definitely coming, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we gonna keep on dropping, man, and keep on feeding y'all, you know, this killer content.
And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings or features, how would they do that?
Shit, man, you can hit up Sky, shit, 213-884-8838. Shit, and you know, all my bookings, shit, they pretty much handle my bookings over there.
Amen. Man, your story is legendary, man. You got some adversity you came through, man. So I already know that this music shit gonna be easy, my brother, man. Salute to everything you're doing, Matt Story. Let's go.
Really.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Mo3. Hey.